Hey class, I'm going to give you directions today on making a pillowcase. This is a project that's either possibly an extra project or maybe the project that we're doing now. So to do a pillowcase you need two separate fabrics that you can choose. One of them needs to be approximately 9 inches wide. So this is the width, long, 9 inches long, and it's going to be the full length of fabric as it comes off of the bolt. And this is about 42 inches. Fabric, when it comes off the bolt, has these finished ends on it. You can even see where it looks like it has maybe some pinholes or something in it. That's called the salvage edge that comes with the fabric. So you want a full width of fabric that would have come off of a bolt and make it about 9 inches in length. That's your top of your pillowcase. For the body of the pillowcase, you're going to need longer fabric. So this is the same way though. This is the full approximately 42 to 44 inches of fabric. It's been folded in half. So I'm going to fold it in half again, back in half, and then I'm going to fold it one more time. So it ends up going to be folded in half and then in half, or depending upon your math skills, it would be folded in fourths. So I'm going to fold it again so it's kind of skinnier to work with, because we're going to cut this, measure it, and cut it off at 25 inches. And that's going to be the body of your pillowcase. So I have a tape measure. I'm going to lay it at the top. I guess if I move this a little bit, you can see where the top of the fabric is. Hold that at the top. Pull down until I see 25 inches right here. Get my sewing shears out. Now, because I don't know if I can go exactly straight, I'm going to move this over just a little bit, make sure I have it at the top, and I'm aiming towards the 25. Once I get to that, I'm going to move it again about a third of the way, match up the top, and again I'm aiming towards the 25. Now my fabric happens to have a pattern that kind of stays the same, so I can just kind of guess that it goes straight across like this. Okay, so if you have extra leftover, because I've got enough leftover someone else could use, but I'm gonna put that out of the way, and now I'm gonna worry about these two fabrics. I'm gonna take the top, or the band that's gonna be on your pillow, and I'm gonna lay it face up. So the face, remember we have a right side up, or we have the wrong side, which is the shadowy. We want to see on this one, we want to see the glitter parts of it. You can see how it's glittery. So I'm going to lay that face up on the table. Move some items out of the way. Face up on the table, and I'm going to do the exact same thing with this. I'm going to look at it and know which side is the right side, and I'm going to do the same thing where it's going to be laying face up right on top, matching the top edges. So match the top edge here all the way down. I think I'll pick it up to do that. Matching my edges. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead. Now, it looks like the one band is a little bit longer. The pink, the dark pink's a little bit longer, but that'll be okay. Match them up as much as possible. Going to need some table space to do this. You and your partner can work together. So once I get that done, and this is laid out, I'm going to roll it up. It's like we're going to actually kind of make a burrito. So I'm going to fold this up, not to the top though, because I don't want to sew this part in there. And roll it so that it looks kind of like, I guess, a burrito. And then take my pink, fold it up over. So now I'm going to match the pink, one layer of my inside, my cream, and the other pink, and I'm going to pin the 3 layers together. That's where we're going to sew. Now I'm going to go back over here to the end and do the same thing, and I'll put some more pins in it too. Remember, the more you pin, the more you have to take out, but you want to have enough that it's holding your 3 layers together. So I've got bottom layer, middle, inside layer, and top layer pinning together. But when we pin down in through all the layers, turn it, and come back out the top. So it's nice and flat. So I've got one side, and we'll continue over here. 3, the bottom, the middle, and the top, Down, take the pin down into, come back out, and a couple more, and we will be done. And then, after you get that part done, you're going to take it to the sewing machine that hopefully you've got all set up. And you're going to start at the end, and you're going to follow those pins. So if I was sewing here, I would start here, and I would just keep going straight. When you get to a pin, stop, take the pin out, and just keep going straight. You're going to sew approximately 5/8 of an inch off of, or the width of the, let's get the presser foot over here. We have the presser foot. When the presser foot sits on the fabric, you want to make sure that they match up, the edge of the presser foot and the edge of your fabric. You can line them up so that you get a nice, good stitch and all the layers are sewn. I'm going to do that. Okay, so sew all the way down. Once you've sewn all the way down, and it's, I don't know, either like a burrito or a snake, whatever you want to call it, and you've taken your pins out, then you're very carefully going to pull the inside out. As you do that, the pink glittery is going to show, and it's going to look all nice and neat on the top, and it's going to cover up that cut edge, and that's the first part. So what I need to do is get reset so that I can go to the sewing machine. So we will start again in a minute, and I will meet you at the sewing machine.